Hey guys, a little bit of science for you. And what camera angle's like. Well, this is how we're going to defeat the virus. I promise you. Right, imagine this. I'm gonna say it slow, guys, because it's basically our children need to understand this, because this is what's happened. All this pasta is bacteria, as if you'd see it under a microscope, yeah? And all it's ever doing, there's good bacteria and there's bad bacteria. We know this, yeah? People have been saying this for years. All this bacteria is mixed up and it's fighting to eat, and the good's trying to eat the bad all the time, guys, all the time. And what's happened, these bacteria are starting to go over time, over millions of years, they're eating. Why they've got food, enough food, they're happy, but if they haven't got food, they have to evolve to look for food, because they're a virus and they will not stop until they've got food. That is the simple key, right? Food and water. So these viruses have all gone, guys, and they've just kept evolving over time through the sea, up onto land, and they're just evolving. And these viruses can turn into what they want, because they'll just keep evolving together, and they'll come as a team, right? There's little bits of good and little bits of bad in everyone, in every piece of bacteria on this planet. Okay, it's as easy as it is. And over time, these bacteria are spreading. But when we're back in early days, there were enough food, and they knew that they were a family, so they looked after each other. But families start ripping each other apart for greed, for nothing else but greed, guys. That's what happens. So what's happened now over time? These have turned into some nice, clever bacteria, and they've started building pyramids and knowing about stuff, because they're very clever. But then over time, they've gone further and further down, and they're splitting. They're splitting all the time, guys, and they're putting walls up. This bacteria is fighting with each other and slagging each other up, and all the time it's just eating and eating and eating. This is how serious viruses can be, guys. And they're just going like this, and every minute. But every single piece of bacteria has come from this point. So they're all right, because they've all got their own path. Right, so these bacteria just keep growing and doing what they need to do, and the anger builds. But towards the end, the anger's like a football match. When two are fighting in a stadium, they all just go, it's simple science, guys. And the answer to the virus is realize the biggest truth that you'll ever know in your life, guys. I do honestly believe we are the virus, and we've done this over time, and everything you know is true, because it's all come. If it's in your head, it's happened. It's happened in the past, I can assure you. And this is why films nowadays are getting more violent, and you're seeing it on TV, and people are letting loose, and it is all a case of this bacteria, this virus. This virus didn't start in sea. This virus didn't start in China. This virus started the minute the Big Bang went off 13.8 million years ago. That is the honest truth, guys. That is how we defeat this virus. To defeat the virus is simple. You make sure everyone's safe. You make sure everyone's safe, and you love everyone. And you respect that they've got their own journey. They've had their own journey of life. And all they're trying to do is to survive. And we're all doing it, guys. I spoke to you all. We're all surviving. The actual key to it all, guys, is we've made it. We've absolutely made it, but only if we stick together. It's all simple science. You're not listening. Love you.